Smooth combo takedown. Boom.
Post that video after this.
I can even kick my ass like you guys ain't
Alright,
doing shit.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Silky here. Welcome to another stream. In today's stream, if you can see by the title, this is actually going to be a serious topic that I've been having for a while. I'm joined with my friend Mr. B-Sax and my other friend Ryan. I was gonna do this stream by myself, but I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna wait for them because I feel like this has to be talked about with them, and I feel like this is not only an issue for me and them, but it's also an issue for everyone that was also playing this chapter. So I'm just gonna start with what I want to start with. Gonna you know, kick the bush over and just say it. I do not like Chapter 2 OG. I don't like it. I liked it when we first started, but the more we keep playing, it's not fun. And I'll tell you my complaints. Well, actually, before I get to my complaints, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say this because I already know this is not gonna happen this week. First of all, we're not even gonna get as freaking season 3 of chapter 2. The island's not gonna be flooded. It's just gonna this week. It's just gonna go with us waiting for freaking Juice World to finally get us to the freaking shop, and his freaking POY on the freaking map is just gonna get covered in freaking more flowers and crap, which I don't have a problem with, but it's just so stupid how before we got to chapter 2 OG, Epic was saying, and I think the leakers were saying, oh, when Chapter 2 OG comes around, it's going to have freaking Season 3, Season 1, and Season 2. Literally, all we got in this season was Season 2. And the only, I can't even tell what is Season 1 related and what is Season 3 related. The only thing I feel like that's Season 3 related is freaking Kit's POY that finally got added. But besides that, we're not getting anything else that's Season 3 related. It bothers me because how are you gonna say, oh, this is
I'm
like
gonna
a
eat some cookies.
because how are you gonna say this has like all like Season 3, Season 2, and Season 1, but we only have Season 2? It's a big issue that I feel like Epic's not understanding. And another thing that bothers me, which I feel like Ryan can agree with, is it's not even giving us freaking good memories, or I feel like memories at all of what Chapter 2 was. Like,
No, it's
like,
not representing like Chapter 2 well enough.
it's not at all. Like every time when we play this game, we don't get those vibes. Literally, all we get is like big advertisements for freaking celebs. That no offense, like if these celebs are your favorite celebs, but this is my
But
opinion.
most of them don't play like Fortnite, yeah.
No, it's not. I was literally gonna say, in my opinion, I don't care for them. Like literally, the only one I care about for Juice World, but that's a different topic. But besides that, I don't give a damn about Ice Spice. I don't give two shits about Travis. I mean, not Travis Scott, but what's his name? Snoop
Lady
Dogg.
Gaga?
No, Snoop Dogg, and I don't give Mega two shits about freaking Eminem. This is like what, like his freaking fourth skin that he's getting. Like, okay, cool, Eminem's in the game, but does he really need to be here again? Like, they literally could have replaced freaking Ice Spice
Or
and
like another
Eminem.
YouTuber that I heard like mentioned, he said that they should have picked celebrities that actually play the game to be in the game.
I agree.
Because most of them, I think like one or two of them play Fortnite, but I know all of them aren't a fan of the game.
Like they literally could have replaced Ice Spice with Nicki Minaj, and they literally could have replaced Eminem with freaking Ice Cube or some shit. But to have Eminem in here again, and then freaking Ice Spice out of nowhere, like that is the most random shit ever. And what pisses me off more about that is how I predicted it. I predicted Ice Spice, and I didn't think she would actually be here. Like, how
They
does
might
that
as
even
well have
happen?
just done Doja Cat instead of Ice
That's
Spice because
Doja Cat would have
I
been
know
10 times
Doja Cat
better.
stream. Plus, I was gonna say I know she does streams on the game
Mm-hmm.
on Fortnite.
And I think she likes the game too. There's literally clips of her saying like she likes Fortnite and she plays it. And I think she says she's addicted to it. So to not go to her and be like, "Hey Doja, you want to be in our game?" That's just kind of
But
that's
I
kind of
agree, I don't
disrespectful.
really. Even though I got like the Ice Spice
Yeah,
skin,
me
I don't
too.
really give
I
like
don't.
two
I don't.
shits
Yeah,
about her.
me neither. I don't give two shits either.
I
like
just got one of the skins because it grew on me. Because I liked how one of them looked.
Like, bro, my freaking ex friend said like, oh, at least I'm not the one that's freaking obsessed with Ice Spice and likes her. Even though I told him so many times I don't even like her. Just because I have the skin doesn't mean I like the actual person. But hey, people
Yeah,
will
because
say what
people
they
need to
want.
realize just because you get like a skin, it doesn't mean you're automatically a fan of them.
And even if I
It's
make
it can
videos, it
mean
doesn't
like
mean
other
shit. It's
stuff.
just videos. But whatever. People will say what they want. Anyway, that's a different topic. But yeah, yeah, we just don't like this chapter, and
It
it
feels
doesn't
like
really
so
do
bare
anything.
bones.
Yeah, it like not just that, it feels empty. Like if you go to like the original chapter two, like yeah, sure you could say it's for nostalgia. You could say oh it's because of COVID, but like I can remember chapter two, and I can remember so much fun that we're having when we played chapter two OG. It just feels stale and boring, and it takes us forever to find people. And not just that, they nerfed freaking shield. It takes us forever to freaking get full shield. Cause like
Plus,
they freaking
another
nerfed the
problem
hell
is
out of
like
that.
how they put like way more bots into the game because people have been
hmm
noticing that
like
you just
the
fight way
bots
more
has
bots
been
than real
like a
people.
big issue with Fortnite ever since they started doing it in chapter 2. Like no one likes
But
these
here it feels like
bots.
way worse
Yeah, it does feel way
somehow.
worse.
With like,
No one likes these bots. Like I don't know. So many people keep telling Epic nerf the bots or just take the bots out of there because like people like even the sweats they don't like fighting bots. They like to have a challenge and go up against real people. If you just fight bots all the time, that's not gonna make you feel good. That's just gonna make you feel like nothing and like you just wasted your time.
that's
Like
why even people that play
Whoa.
competitive
because you're not
builds,
putting.
they've
Yeah, you're
even
not.
people that play like the competitive builds, they've said they don't like this chapter.
Yeah, like you're not putting your skills to the test. Like, hey, like I may be a casual and not a sweat, but like at least I can tell the difference between a bot and an actual person. And it sickens me like most of the time. Like, it doesn't really bother me, but at the same time it does because like yeah, killing bots is fine and all, but like I wouldn't mind fighting
But
like
when you do
an
the
actual
bots all the
person.
time,
Yeah, like it gets annoying. Like I don't know. And the thing that also bothers me is like all Epic had to do was just add freaking characters from chapter 2. You legit could have added the Aegis back and you could have added the freaking what's that the LTM where it's freaking Ghost versus Shadow. You could have did that. But to just give us like the regular old map, but to just give us like a remix version of it with celebs out of freaking nowhere, I don't know. It's just like bare bones, like you said. I don't feel
plus like
anything.
people have said now, the only two weapons you really need to win are snipers and shotguns. That's it.
Oh yeah, and another thing, let's talk about the snipers. I freaking hate snipers. I remember in chapter 2, I did not have a problem with the snipers. I like the snipers. I was good with the snipers. But nowadays, I just feel like Epic keeps freaking upping the snipers up, making them more powerful, and then they just make them more annoying. When like every time when it's like you and a final person, the final person always has a sniper. Like like I was legit so lucky when I killed someone with a sniper in this one game I was in, but I'm just so tired of like the only way to win a game is if I want to win a game, let me just grab the sniper and I'm just gonna freaking snipe these freaking people 24/7. Like, bro, you have so many weapons in your arsenal. You can use a shotgun, an assault rifle, a freaking SMG, so many
Yeah.
weapons. But you can even use a freaking RPG. But no, I'm just gonna use a sniper. Like, oh my god. Like
Oh my god.
it just makes me like miss like the freaking season 3 of a season, and I fucking hate that season in a nutshell. But I would rather freaking get hit by freaking cars 24/7 than a freaking sniper.
And what's funny is the cars are still in the game, like for this chapter 2 thing, even though they weren't drivable cars at that point
Yeah,
yet.
but no one's like hitting you with cars. Well, at least not that much as it used to.
No, they're still using them, but my point is just they shouldn't have put them in because they weren't in those earlier seasons.
Yeah, because it does feel out of place to have like newer cars in Chapter 2. I don't know who thought of that. That
Like
just feels out
Snoop
of
Dogg's
place.
car, I guess, made sense, but the
Yeah,
other
Snoop
ones
Dogg's
don't.
car is the only one that makes sense, but to have like all these other normal cars in like an old chapter, that just feels so off to me.
Because there weren't even these cars the first time around. I don't remember them ever being there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is going to be like another complaint. It's not really a complaint or like really an issue, but I'm just going to say like so many people. There's like a majority of like the community that really wants Fortnite to have like a story. I'm just gonna flat out say it. I'm at the point to where I really don't even care about the story. Like I'm gonna say what Cypher said because I saw this video that Cypher PK said in a video today. He said like I don't care about the story. It's all about gameplay. And to be honest, I agree too. Like we haven't really been really focused on the freaking Fortnite storyline in a while. And every time when we do try to get focused on the story, they just keep giving us these freaking recordings. And those recordings are so freaking terrible. Like you can get invested, but at the same time, you just like forget immediately what's going on. And I would rather just care about the gameplay more because that's I feel like that's a big thing that a lot of people fell in love with this game for. People didn't fall in love with this game because of a story. Like, yeah, they did, but at the same time, it was more about the gameplay. Like, when you think
What they
about
need to do
Fortnite,
is make the gameplay more like fun again.
I was just about to get to that. When you think about Fortnite, you think about fun items. When was the last time we had anything fun in this game besides like Chapter 2? I can't remember any time where we had fun. Like, yeah,
Well,
sure, you
chapter 3, they had like the web shooters.
no, well, yeah, Chapter 3, and I guess in Chapter 5 when they had the Marvel thing. But besides that,
And
Fortnite,
chapter 4 had that giant hammer that you could
yeah,
swing
in Chapter
around.
4. But majority of times, it just feels like Epic just wants to keep making this game serious. But like, I heard in Chapter 6, if you don't want to hear, this is going to be a spoiler, so if you don't want to hear about it, click off the stream. But I heard in Chapter 6, we're going to get Godzilla. And look, I'm just going to say it right now. If they really go through with this, it's not even going to be Fortnite at this point. What in God's hell is Godzilla
Except it would
doing
be
in this
really funny
game?
if
It would
Godzilla
be
just could
funny,
step
but
on
it's so
people.
fucking stupid. Why is the freaking lizard in this game? What does he have to do with
They might as
this?
well put Mickey Mouse in this game at this point,
Exactly.
like, just
Like,
so he can snipe people and then
how
do
is
the
this gonna
booty.
work? Are we just gonna see a freaking big kaiju walking around the island, or is he gonna be a freaking skin? I don't know how this is gonna make sense. Like, how does a game that's cartoony go realistic to freaking a giant freaking lizard in freaking Japan or wherever we're gonna freaking spawn at? Like, I
That's
don't know,
probably
dude.
why they're doing the Japanese mythology season.
Yeah, so they can freaking tie Godzilla into this. Like I'm all for goofy stuff, but aren't you kind of agreeing that this is kind of a bit way too far? Like, what is happening?
It probably depends how they do it too. Like I know I always say that, but it just depends like the execution.
Like I'm all for cartoony stuff, but I don't want like a game to be realistic and to also see a giant Godzilla walking around. Like, like I'll be there for like the first like week to see it, but after that, I'm just gonna stick to Chapter 1 OG because I think that's the only goofiness I need. I don't know. But yeah, I just don't like this game. Just has so many problems, and another thing that kind of also ticked me off is wait, hold on. Another thing that also ticked me off is like moving aside from Chapter 2 OG. Like I also hate how Chapter 2 was set up because in my plot line, I thought the way that we were gonna get to Chapter 2 is Doom was gonna take over that map. Nope. You want to know what Epic did? They took a big shit in our fucking mouths and freaking teleported freaking Doom somewhere. And then, oh, you mean to tell me, oh, we're looking at a freaking screen, freaking looking at Snoop Dogg and Ice Spice freaking rap their shit off, and then now we're just freaking in Chapter 2 all of a sudden. And they don't even explain how we got here. I don't even know how we got here. Like, there can either be two reasons how we got here. Either this is a freaking a dream that we're having, or freaking we got teleported here because of freaking Hope's freaking
Basically,
power bullshit.
basically we got like high on LSD or something, and that brought us to chapter 2.
Because either it's a dream or Hope brought us here, and Hope's not even on the island. She's freaking far away trying to look for not looking for her sister, but she's over here doing some other shit. Like, oh my god. Like I like story. I don't care about the story, but I also like it at the same time. And I feel like story is kind of an importance to this plot line because I don't know what we're doing here. Like, they messed up a great villain, and the way we got here is bad, and the way I feel like we're gonna leave is also gonna be terrible. Like,
I
trust me.
like how they just now to add on to that. I like how they show this like motherfucker Doom, like he arrives onto the island and kills a bunch of like people, and then
Mhm.
literally halfway through the season we just teleport. And
He
like the
kills all the
conclusion.
characters that we love, and you mean to tell me, oh, we beat him by freaking teleporting him to a freaking island? I'm not island. So we ripped him to a freaking Halloween
Wow.
Halloween dimension because that's how we got like the freaking Halloween event because we teleported Doom to a Halloween themed place and the freaking pumpkins just spawned in.
They might
Like,
as well have
how
just
does that
showed like
happen?
they might as well have just showed when we were doing that live event thing. They might as well have just showed Ice Spice and the other rappers show up and defeat Doom like right
You
in
might
front
as
of
well have
us.
done it. And like I'll say it again. Like I have no
Could have only been
problem,
any more stupider.
and I'm gonna say it again. I have no problem with the event that we're gonna get with Juice WRLD and all these Arsenals. Trust me, that's gonna be a banger, and I know bangers. That's gonna be a banger. But like, but the thing is, like, I wish they would also like put like a story in it to be like, oh, like maybe during like a freaking concert, it just randomly stops like in the middle, and then the freaking device pops up, and then Midas, not Midas, or someone makes the device again, like how Chapter 2 was. Because if you mean to tell me, oh, we get like a big concert and then we're just randomly in freaking another chapter, that's just gonna piss a lot of people off, or a good majority of the freaking Fortnite fan base. Uh, I don't know. Like I'm excited for Chapter 6, but I don't know what Epic's pulling here. Like I'm starting to feel like maybe we really should have just got like a freaking concert maybe in the middle, and then it could have been something different towards the end because like I don't know. Sometimes do you guys feel like sometimes Epic just doesn't know how to set up events anymore?
Sometimes.
That's what I feel like. They just don't know how to set up events. Like
Or
they
they do the events, but they're just out of order. They're like backwards order.
like they knew how to do it in the old days, but now every time I feel like when they do it, they just do it so late, or they just think about the events just mad late. Cause like I just don't know. This could have been like so different. Like I feel like there are so many other like events, ideas in people's heads that could have been so much better. And I know this is gonna be good, but I feel like it's just gonna like not it's gonna feel like empty. Like it's just gonna feel like oh something's missing when we go to it. Like we just need more. And I hope like they keep the cartoony route in Chapter 6, but I feel like all the cartoony stuff is just gonna be a Chapter 1 OG. While Fortnite is just gonna stick with their realistic take and just be like the new Call of Duty or whatever. Cause like I know Fortnite is like an online platform and they want to please everyone, but like I'm just gonna say what people keep saying. Like don't leave what made your game you and stop trying to be like all these other games. Because like you had your own character, you had your own vision, and then all of a sudden when you saw all these other games, you were like, oh my god, guys, let's do that, but do it better. Like, what do you mean do it better? Why are you stealing someone's content and just putting it in your game when you can just do something different? Like,
Exactly right.
I don't understand. And I don't even know who to blame in this situation. I don't want to blame the new guy because he's just following orders. Like, the only person I can keep blaming for this is freaking Tim Sweeney's freaking ugly looking ass.
Hmm. Bold statements.
And I don't even care if I get in trouble by YouTube or freaking demonetized or whatever. But I'm just saying what I need to say. Like this game is really gonna like lose its player base, and it's already is losing its players. But I feel like it's just gonna. Well, it's not gonna keep losing its players because Chapter 1 OG. But like. But like I feel like just a couple people are just gonna keep leaving if Epic just does what they're doing, and I don't even know how I feel like the game still is gonna, stay alive with Reload and Chapter 1 OG. But I literally started thinking about this right now. What's gonna happen when Chapter 1 OG gets to Season X? Are they just gonna like restart it and it's just gonna be Season 1 again? Like, how is that even gonna work? Like, I don't know what Epic's plan is, because like, sure, we're gonna get all the freaking seasons, but is it gonna be like, okay, so season X is now you're
They're
gonna go
probably
back to
gonna
season
go
one again?
to they're probably gonna go to chapter 2 season 1 after that and go through all the seasons.
So you think they're actually gonna do the same thing with Chapter 2 OG? They're probably not. I think they're just gonna stick with
That's just
this.
my guess, because why wouldn't they if like chapter 1 goes over well? Wouldn't they just move to chapter 2?
Because remember, a lot of people didn't like this one, so I don't think they're just gonna do it again.
Yeah, but you never know, because some people didn't like the chapter 1 OG.
Yeah, but like this one's lower than Chapter 1 OG.
That don't matter, like if it still has enough numbers, they might go do it.
Yeah.
Even if like the numbers are lower.
Guys, if this sounded like a rant or just me complaining, I'm not trying to complain. I'm just like this has been like bothering me for like a bit, and I just thought like, hey, why not do like a little stream to just say what I needed to say before like it's too late and I forget and like this chapter is over. Cause yeah, I was honest about like the only thing that's been making me keep playing is the whole Juice World thing. Like I'm just waiting for my boy to drop, and then I'm just done with this chapter. Like it really disappointed me, and that's coming from a chapter 2 OG like myself that literally started this game from where it was to where we got to this point. Like imagine like starting this game in chapter 2 season 1, you saw where it went, and then you go to a chapter that you always wanted to go back to, may I say, and then they just do it dirty like this. Like, would you ever like imagine your favorite POI like the freaking shark or the agency or the grotto, and the things that pop up is, oh, Eminem, Ice Spice, freaking Snoop Dogg. No, those thoughts wouldn't pop into your head, because why would they be in this game? But all of a sudden they're in this game. Well, not all of a sudden, but like Epic just cares about freaking collabs and money. They don't. I feel like they just don't even care about the game. All they care about is money. And yeah, people are gonna say, "Oh, they're a company. Of course, they're gonna care about money." But there's a big difference at how they would operate this a long time ago. A long time ago, like they just care about money and they just care about what to put in their game to get the money. Like
They are entitled.
I'll give you like a big example of why I tell you Epic cares about money. Go to the shop. What do you see in the shop? Oh, you see fucking shoes. Why in the living shitballs is freaking shoes in the fucking game? Tell me. Why is shoes
They're
in this
there
game?
so you can.
Because
They're there
that's
so
how
you
I
can.
get my kicks.
They're there so you can dress up like Ice Spice in your favorite pair of Air Jordans.
Like, but answer this. When do you ever see us looking at our feet when we play this game?
I don't know.
I
Some
do.
people might.
No one ever looks at their feet ever.
I'm just saying, some people out there might like it. I don't know.
What's the matter? They're just feet.
Like who at Epic said, "Oh, guys, I have a bigger idea. The next update we should add," and they were like, "Oh my God, tell me, man, tell me, what's your big idea? We should add shoes." Oh my God, I love it. Let's write that down. You must be high as fuck. Oh my God,
I guess that's one way of selling it.
Jesus Christ. Yo, these people have lost it. This game has lost it. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna end the stream here. Like I said, I just wanted to say my complaints and stuff of what's been bothering me. Before I end it, guys in the party, do you have anything to say?
Nope,
No.
just hi. That's it.
All right, guys. So I'll catch you guys in the next stream. This is Silky, and I'm out.